Are you looking for the top reasons to make a move to Melbourne on the Space Coast of Florida? Well, I've got you covered. If you stick right where you are, we'll go through the top 5 reasons why you should make a move to Melbourne, Florida right now. That's right. Stop what you're doing. What are you doing? Go pack. Get in the car. Start driving this way. Don't worry. I'll leave a light on for you.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence. And the dark's all that I see when your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound. I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky.
Hey everyone, my name is Richard Chase and I'm a real estate broker right here in Melbourne, Florida on the Space Coast. About a year and a half ago, my family made the move to Viera, Florida right here in Melbourne, and we're so glad we did. If you're thinking of making a move to Melbourne or the Space Coast, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I've got people reaching out every single day asking for assistance with their move to Melbourne or the Space Coast, and I love helping them out. I just went through everything that you're going through right now, going through the research and trying to figure everything out with my move. I know it can be so overwhelming, and I'd love to help with your transition to the Space Coast to make things a little bit easier for you. Are you still on the fence about a move to Melbourne? Well, stick right where you are, because I'm going to go through the top 5 reasons why my family and I decided to make the move to Melbourne. Drum roll, number 1 on the list is, of course, the weather. Some people do well in the cold. Me, I'm not one of them. I grew up in the Northeast, and as a kid, I loved the winter. The snow was fun to play in. If we got a bad storm, school was canceled. Dad plowed the driveway. Mom made tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. What could be better? Then, as I got older, I had to worry about driving on black ice. I became the chief driveway shoveler. And winter seemed to last forever. Well into March, sometimes even April. It just seemed to be cold, dark, and wet forever. Here on the Space Coast, the winter really is the best time of year. The weather's perfect, and you can truly enjoy outdoor living and all of the activities the Space Coast and Melbourne have to offer. And my family and I do as much as possible to really be outside all the time from October to May. Yes, the summers are incredibly hot and really humid. We've learned to work around the summer heat so we can really enjoy the picture-perfect winter months. Number 2 on the list, the quality of life. Melbourne really does offer a high quality of life with relatively low cost of living compared to other parts of Florida. There are excellent schools, great healthcare facilities, and a wide range of cultural and recreational activities all around Melbourne. Growing up in the Northeast and then living in Palm Beaches, I was used to nothing but hustle, hustle, hustle. It was ingrained in me from my youth. But moving to Melbourne has allowed me to step back, slow down, and really enjoy the best things in life. Time with my family. Now don't get me wrong, I still have to work, and I work a lot, but not everyone here in Melbourne and on the Space Coast wants everything done like yesterday. There's a relaxing beach town feel to Melbourne and the entire Space Coast. And that's something that I was originally not used to or ready for when we moved here. I love it, and it truly is a blessing to be able to spend so much more time with my better half and my kids. And I don't have to miss things with my family that if I continued to live somewhere else, I would be missing. Number 3 on the list are the beautiful beaches and the wide assortment of outdoor activities. The Space Coast boasts 72 miles of pristine beaches along the Atlantic Ocean. Whether you enjoy surfing, swimming, fishing, or just lounging in the sand, the pristine beaches here provide endless opportunities. Melbourne and the Space Coast is a paradise for outdoor activity. There are a ton of parks, nature reserves, waterways, and so much more for you to enjoy. You want a kayak? We've got you covered. Bird watching? Sure. Hiking and bike riding? Without a doubt. Fishing? Boating? What time do you want to go? And the Indian River Lagoon is a particularly popular spot because of its diverse wildlife and scenic beauty. It truly is a gem for us here. Number 4, affordability. Now I mentioned this as part of my second reason for moving to Melbourne. Compared to many other parts of the United States, home prices here in Melbourne and on the Space Coast are highly competitive. Property taxes are not outrageous, and of course Florida does not have a state income tax, which is awesome. And according to bestplaces.net, Melbourne and the Space Coast have a cost of living that is slightly better than the national average. Maybe it's because we don't have to buy winter clothes. Who knows? I'm not really sure what the reason is, but I can certainly feel it in my wallet. And the number 5 reason we decided to make a move to Melbourne is thriving industry. Melbourne and the Space Coast is a hub for innovation and growth, and home to a diverse range of thriving industries. Anchored by the iconic Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, the aerospace sector is at the forefront of industry on the Space Coast.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and booster ignition and liftoff of Space Shuttle Discovery, taking the space station to full power for full science.
This is Michigan.
In addition, SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Boeing all drive advancements in satellite technology, space exploration, and defense. Beyond aerospace, the tech industry is flourishing. There are numerous companies specializing in software development, engineering, and telecommunications. The tourism industry also thrives, fueled by our stunning beaches, our space-related activity, and natural beauty. Visitors flock to the Space Coast to see rocket launches, explore the Kennedy Space Center, and enjoy the assortment of outdoor activities all up and down our stunning coastline. Additionally, education and healthcare are expanding in the area. We have top-tier hospitals, research facilities, and educational institutions. The blend of high-tech innovation, tourism, and essential services creates a pretty dynamic economic outlook for the area, which makes it an attractive destination for businesses and job seekers. And there you have it, my top 5 reasons why my family and I made a move to Melbourne and the Space Coast. What are your top 5 reasons to make a move to the area? Comment below with your biggest reasons for wanting to make a move to Melbourne and the Space Coast, and let us know what might be holding you back. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my page. This way you're notified every time we put out a new video about what it's like living in the Space Coast. And if you're thinking of making a move to Melbourne or anywhere else in the Space Coast, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. We have people contacting us all the time asking for assistance in making their move, and we'd love to help you too. And if you're looking for more information on what it's like to live in the Space Coast, check out some of my other videos.